G'day guys, welcome back to these videos. What are we going to talk about on this topic basically? You know, as I said to you, all my videos just come out of nowhere. I've tried to pluck something. What am I going to talk about this topic? You can see the boxes in the front, but you know how the old saying is, before the conversation starts, I need to pour a yum cha. Alright, I need to pour a yum cha so I can get the conversation going, thinking what am I going to talk about and waffle on about. So there you go, there's the pour again. Alright, guys, cheers. Okay, what are we going to talk about this topic? Okay, we're going to be calling What's in the Box? Smash up, I just ruined it. It's a mashup, okay? It's like one of those dance tracks. It's a mashup track now. This video is going to have a bit of everything thrown out. Whatever I'm going to throw out, I'm going to throw it out. It's going to be topics from one ass to another arsehole topic. What's this, man? What are you talking about, man? All right, it's going to start off. The guys from Queensland, okay, sent me a package the other day. All right, they've been busy. They've been producing enough pill popping. Yeah, man, you've been taking them or snorting them. All right, so I got the package. What's in the box? Look at this. Another supply of my happy pills. So, guys, here's my happy pills. I've got happy pills, all right? So there you go. All right. What have I got? Cut the bullshit out. I opened it up. I couldn't believe what I saw in my own eyes. All right. This is what I got. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a bit of a mashup video, a bit of everything. Yeah, man, you can see you've been fucking snorting that crap. All right, what have we got in there? We've got this board. He told me, mention it about it. I said, bullshit, man. Mate, you wouldn't fucking believe it. It's a Pengo on a Galaxain platform. As I said to you, this board has been molested so many times of so many different games. Now there's a Pengo on this. You saw one of my other videos with the pack one that they did a Pengo on it. You know what's in the box from eBay? That was what I called it. You know, and yeah, couldn't believe it. A Pengo. I haven't booted up. I haven't used the Jugu juice or whatever. But when he was talking to me, he goes, "Mate, I've never seen a Pengo." Yep, there it is. Someone's put Pengo on there. All right, you can sort of see the ROMs and all this. As I said, I haven't powdered up. It's got a bit of fucking hard yakka on it, but the idea of these videos is just to show you guys the assortment of games back in the 80s, what they used to do just to get dead boards to make other money on other games. That's what we were there for. You know, all the operators, you know, the Americans never done this shit. Okay? The Americans, correct me, I keep saying to you guys, the Americans did this. The Europeans did it. And the Asians did all this, you know, especially Taiwan and Korea and all this shit, doing the conversions, all this. Because what are you going to do with a dead board Galaxain? Nothing. So what do? You convert it to some other game. So while I was at it, he sends me another one, okay? He sends me another board to, hang on, let me put him over here. He sends me another board, you know? Because, now this guy here, I'm going to spin him around one way now. This guy here is Crush Roller, okay? It's on a Falcon system. Like I said to you, Falcon made a lot of game boards for other companies, okay? I've got another one to show you somewhere over there. I'm going to bring it into another topic again, but this one is going to be a mashup video of thrown out a bit of everything, okay? Because I've got one of these, and I go, what the fuck is this? Because all the EPROMs are stuffed on mine, you know? And he goes, I've got this. I say, no worries. I plugged it in. I've checked it with the boys, the Geeks PCB adapter that I've got, the one with the crazy eyes. It's sort of it's close to that. It's dead, doesn't want to boot up or nothing. But I just wanted to show you something else with the Crush Roller, because everyone goes, yeah, man, it's the bootlegs and all this stuff. But as I said to you, Falcon make good quality boards in Japan. You know, these are Japan boards, you know, not out of Taiwan or Korea, like I said to you. So yeah, this one was in the box with those pills. And the reason he sent me this next shipment of boards over, because what's happening is I'm working on this guy's, remember one of my videos, the Aristocrat 2.5 that I sent to you? Oh, the guy sent me his other board back, and this is there we go, it's from games to pokies now. He sent me this, and the battery had leaked around here, and I started doing a bit of repairs on the track repairs and all this shit. And because my one, which is underneath, it's underneath the cage. You got the two boards on there. This board sits underneath. Okay, my one is this board. You know, I'm not gonna play it back if you want to have a look at between the two. Mine works. It's only if this is and it works perfectly unpopulated. But here's one. What happened was there was a battery here and there was a battery here. And this battery's leaked out, so I've cleaned it all up, done the track repairs, I've checked it. You can see the blue wire, that track's gone. But it still won't boot up. I said, bugger it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rip it all out, and I'm going to go back to my one. Okay? My one. Okay? So my one works. Okay? So I'm going to use it, double check the tracks and all this shit. And the 6821 is for the I/O, for the 68120, oh fuck. The 6821 is used in a lot of pinball machines, any pinball machine. It's a matrix system for the chips, the inputs, an input chip. Google it, have a look, learn something, because that last board that I pulled out, the secret, the special, not the special recipe, the special guest that, the Space Harrier. I do say when people say, yeah, man, you just say it. That dude, the guy was impressed. He Googled it. He goes, oh, what a great game from Sega with a little dragon. Go, dude, whatever I mentioned, Google it. There's nothing there. It's all on YouTube, whatever. Some of these games that I waffle on about, have a look at it. Stuff that you'll never see again. As I said to you, that Space Harrier made good coin back in the day. There was actually a simulator was moving backwards and forwards. It was back in those games that moved around. Big dollar games, man. Big fucking dollar games. They weren't cheap. Hey, we're big dollars back in the day, Some place you could buy a bloody machine, you could buy a house in certain areas. So what he did, he sent me, oh man, okay, all right, whose ass did this call out of? Have a look at that, man. This has been neglected, it's been sitting around, you can sort of see it. This is the I/O board. So he sent me this, I said, no worries, I'll suss that out. I've got a couple of spare ones of these that I've come across. This is just the I/O system, And then he's sent me his ROM board as well. Appreciate him sending it over because that I've been working on that 2.5. I'm trying to fix that other board. So he sent me this. It hasn't been touched. I don't know what game it is. As I said, it's sort of a bit corroded. As I said, I'll work on them. As I said, I've worked on some weird shit, So yeah, so I said he got these sent to me, What else am I going to... Oh yeah. Okay, remember in one of my other videos, don't believe the bullshit that you read and whatever crap you see and whatever crap. All right, here we go. Well, I just stepped on a board. That's all right. Okay, what's this game? Okay, this is a bootleg. Okay, you notice I've got to put them long ways. I'm trying to work out how to put a fucking camera facing downwards for you guys so you can sort of see. So I'm from as I said, I'm trying to get some porn guys to come in. All right, what this is a bootleg. This is called Force Break, okay? It's a bootleg, all right? Do yourself a favour. Go to Klops or whatever it is, Google it. Okay, on Kloppo, okay, they're turning around and stating that this game is jammer. Mate, I'll put my two nuts on the table. This is not jammer. And I'm going, what the hell are these guys? So as I said to you, this video, I'm talking about a bit of everything. Don't believe what you read, okay? Now, this is Breakthrough. The original version was called Breakthrough, okay? It's a 22 pin. It's a data release one, okay? It's none of those, as I said to you, it's not one of those, I'm trying to find an adapter for you guys. It's here it is here, okay? Here. There's the adapter from those boys, Yeah, Breakthrough, okay? On Thingo Kloppo, it's saying it's a jammer. So don't believe what you read. So what happens is, this doesn't even look the same as that pin out. All right, so if you have a good look, let me grab it, I've got two hands. Okay, have a look over here. That's ground, 5 volts. Or, does anything say here? No. So what I had to do, I had to go old school. All right, ground, 5 volts. You can sort of see it. The speaker, okay, that's what's that, 12 volts. Okay, as I said to you, I had to go old school to draw a rule out, basically. So there it is there. So I had to go old school. So what I've got to do with this guy here, because it's a one-off board, the boys don't want to make it because, mate, how many of these boards are you going to find out there, basically, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an adapter similar to this. I'm going to do the old jumper wire. It's a one-off board. If there was a few of these around, we'll say there's a few of them around, but there isn't. As I said to you, don't believe what you see on the read up. Do a bit of researching like I do, And I'm going, what the hell is this? You know? So yeah, so what this game is, like I say, Google it. It's a little car, it's a little Jeep, and it's running from left to right, and you're shooting these little enemies. You know, have a look at it. It's not a bad game. It's all right. It's one of those games back in the day where there was just people just making different game concepts and that. So that was it. That basically. Now here's another one. Okay, still more on this. Man, this is great. This is great. This is a good mashup. Oh yeah. All right. What have we got here? All right, we'll put it this way around. Okay, have a look. Okay, this is Bobble. Okay, you can sort of see the boys adapter again. Oh my God, I just killed Johnny again. Oh my God, and the fucking crazy Kong, you know. Okay, so leave my ad placements there. So what happened was I got this. This is another board that I got a shitload of games, like I said to you in my videos. And I pulled out my one. You've seen this one and go, yeah, man, we've seen this guy so many times. You keep pulling it out. The reason I'm doing this, I've got to put them side by side. Check these guys out. Move my yum char. Move the bottles. Dude, you know, remember this sometimes I said to you guys in my videos, one board you can plug into the other board and you can fix one board with the other. Throw that out of the fucking field, man. It's gone. Okay, they look the same. But they're not the same. Yeah, man, we can sort of see the fucking 50-pin ribbon cables in the middle and the other ones on the side. Means jack from shit. Okay? Different boards, different manufacturers. Don't work. Okay? Guys, I know this one works. Okay, this one's got issues on the top. It won't boot up, this guy. So what I've done is now, with the guys there, I've got the two, the biscuits. I'm going to do the old setting, power them all up, power one on the other. The other one is this one here. Have a look down the bottom of it. Have a sticky nose there. It's got what is it called? PQ, Z, and 45. Okay, it's pretty close to this other board. Okay, similar whatever audio sections and that, but they're not interlockable. You know, if I flip them over, show the B side. You always like to see the B sides. All right, check it out. Okay, all right, check that out. They look the same. Same RAM. Don't worry about these. These are smaller RAMs than those. What are they? They're 6116s. These are the same. They're just a smaller breed, you know. But as I said, have a look at the layer. It's slightly a little bit different. These two ROMs might have been compressed out to 2. You know, that's about it. You know what I mean? So that, as I said, pretty close, but they don't work together. Okay. So I'm back to the old score one. This one here, I've spent a bit more time on it. I've just put a wrong chip in this. So what I'm going to do now is going to compare these, see which chip I've put in wrong by mistake, you know. But it's done my head in. It bought me one of those, oh, it can't be stuff sales coming, you know. I really can't fuck anymore. I've got too many boards, man, coming out of my arsehole. I've just got too many. All right, we've waffled on about the differences of that. Oh, all right. All right, here we go. All right, remember in one of my other books, the guys from Queensland. Queensland's for guys up there, it's up the top, it's sunny, it's always hot. Right? We're in Melbourne. We've got fucking 4 seasons in one. This is my brain has stopped. This one here is that oh my God, Sunset Riders. All right, I fixed it all up. I washed it in the goo juice. Remember, go back to one of my other videos. I can't remember what shit it was. Remember around here, it had all the fucking the fucking flux and all that shit. They didn't clean it all up properly, this and that. I goo washed it. Okay, have a look at it. I know the glare's killing you guys. What can I say? I've got a big LED above me. Have a look at that. Looks like fucking brand new again. Look at it. All the legs look shiny. The bottom board looks good. I've done it. I haven't cleaned the flux down here. It's still here. I haven't washed the flux out of it. But I just wanted to show you. So what was wrong with this guy here? All right. What was wrong with it? The mask ROM was fucked. Okay. So there you go. There's the mask ROM. Oh, hang on. That's a deal bag. Yeah, here's the mask ROM. It was shot. Okay. How did I work it out? It took me a while to work it out. Okay. It was, oh, yeah, man, that's the chip. Yeah, man, just change that. No. Have a look, man. I worked it out. I sat down and probed it away for a while. And this board, okay, has not been molested. It's in fucking good nick. Okay, all I got to do is just clean that up, the flux. And I'm about to ship it over because Christmas is coming. I was just one of these guys to play the new games and that. So there's that one board that was a piece of shit. Go back. I can't remember what videos. Watch me others. You haven't watched my video. Hey, and like the old saying, you could press the like button or subscribe down the bottom, you know, where it is, whatever it is, whatever. whatever it is, you know. Man, you've been snorting those pills, man. I can tell you guys, you have been snorting them. I don't care. All right, finish those off. Oh. All right, here we go. All right, remember the old, we got one Snow Brother. Okay. Two Snow Brother. Okay, wait for it. And his third one, all right? One of these guys was, I can't remember which one it was. Oh, this guy here. This guy was all right. Okay, all I did was wash him in the goo-goo juice. I said to the guy, I said, look, leave it with me. I'll do something for you. So I cleaned it all up. So I cleaned it in that goo-goo juice. Okay, you can sort of see it. It's pretty cleaned up. You know, this was not bad. This wasn't pretty fucked. Okay, basically all that. But that guy here, this guy here was another kettle of fish. This guy, mate, you know. What's with the kettle of fish, man? You're a fisherman? Are you old man's a fisherman? Well, you can call them kettles of fishes. I don't know. I just like to say those words, you know. All right, this guy here. Okay, have a look at this, man. Hang on. Let's get so you can sort of see it. Now, that's fucked, okay? I know my first couple of videos, I tried to hold back the F series, but I found out if you don't put these videos off for children, you can do whatever you want. Because I used my first MF the other time in one of my other videos. Have a look at that, man. Have a look at that. All right, check that out. You know what I mean? There, look at that. You can't solve this, man. You know, as I said, you can't solve it, you know. So, as I said to you, you know, I've ripped out his IC sockets, okay? I've ripped out his IC sockets. That's his little goodie bag, okay? All the sockets have been ripped out. Now, that board was a piece of shit because a couple of weeks ago, whatever, I can't remember, a couple of weeks, whatever it was, I got my shipment of stuff from the Chinese girl and all this shit. So I did the whole lot for his board. Have a look at that, you know. You got to sort of see I've still got the resin still over here a bit. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the time and effort and love goes into this shit, you know. So yeah, so I've done all that, you know. That was one of it. Now this other guy here. This other guy was the same. This guy here, I was waiting for that chip to come in because he was in a socket and I'm going, what the fuck is this? You know, that's for part of your video. Yep, he was fucked too. You know, I don't sort of take A from B to put it back in there. I just order new shit, man. You're just asking crobbles, you know. So this looks like somebody had to work on this bubble, Snow Brothers, you know. But as I said to you, I'm about to ship them all out for him. Okay, I've cleaned it all up. You can sort of see the work. I've replaced the socket because I wasn't happy with the socket because someone's put it in there and he's opened the legs, you know, open the legs. So I fixed that up for him. I'll do, as I said, I don't do videos showing what I do with a GoPro on the top of my head, but I'm just about to send these boards back to the boys to sit there and play. These are great games, you know. But as I said to you, have a look at my workmanship. You can't sort of see it, you know what I mean? It's like it hasn't been molested, but I'm working on other people's shit that this one's been worked on. But as I said, this one here, as I said, I'm just going to clean it all up again. To show it, basically put all new parts in it, new EPROMs I put in there for him, you know, and as I said, it's good as new again, you know. But as I said to you, everything can be regurgitated from the shits if you put the effort. Some of them you can't. Sometimes you got to walk away. They chase HQ, mate. I was a bit harsh. Oh, by the way, that last video, one of the guys goes, the Yumcha guy, the guy gave me this bottle. He goes, mate, you needed a bit of a hug in that video while you were talking. I said, all right. I was a bit depressed. I was stressed out, basically. You're not depressed, stressed out. Basically, you know, so much shit's going down, you know. Sometimes these boards are doing your head in, mate. So I'm just going to give up. Guys, try practicing. Oh, hang on. Have a look at this. Yeah, here's the manual. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I printed this out. Okay, yeah, check that out. That's the original one. Okay, it's a data east game. All right. Yeah, but it was the same thing. It was bloody wrong saying jammer. So don't believe sometimes what you read. Verify a couple of times in that, and then you sort of get somewhere with it. You know, as I said, I've showed you two boards that they were wrong. And I just picked that up, you know what I mean? I did it the old school, work out your power, then you just work out your videos, because your video's about 0.6 and your sync's about 1.2, you know what I mean? So that's how you work it out. Then you just get your video, don't worry about your speakers, you slowly work backwards, you know, like I did with this other guy's board. So what I did is I used an alligator clip, and I just slowly worked out while I was playing it, which does what, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've done that. I'm going to retype this out properly and give it to him, so when he offloads that board, whatever, at least he's got something for the other guys, you know. But oh, fuck, I just found it. Oh my God, special guest. All right, this is the special guest. Okay, I knew I had something else. Special guest, guys, special guest. I'm telling you, this is a mashup. Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. All right, we're talking about, this is a power supply. Okay, this is a power supply from a Daytona. All right, I got it in, and I put new housings in. Okay, the new housings. This is the power and power and all this, mate. The guy got this Daytona in. Okay, and he showed it to me, mate. This is more than a dog's breakfast. You could call it whatever you want to call it. You know, it's fucked. All right, they hardwired it on. Okay, fair enough. You hardwired it on. All right. Well, what happens if you want to pull the power supply and put another one in? You're screwed. All right. But wait, it gets more better. This Daytona has got a little junction box. What do they use? They use these terminal thingos. And they twisted them and they stuck them all together. You know what I mean? Have a look at this. Check this out. You know what I mean? Why? Why? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Have a look at that. Have a look at this. And then we remember we're telling you about power supply. Oh, my machine doesn't work. It freezes. It carries on. Whatever. Well, check this out. You know? Shit like this, you're causing problems. You know what I mean? So, again, why don't you do it properly? Or when you get it, there, how can you swap this in case you're on location in somewhere and you go, I need a fucking power supply. How are you going to put another one in this? You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the dog's breakfast. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing is I'm fixing up his plugs, putting new ones in. Okay, so to standardise it for the next person to come over, have a look what someone's done. You know, this is how you got it. You know, have a look at that. You know. So yeah, so I've ripped that all out. I'm just waiting for another housing to come in to put in there. So I'm going to put it back in there, put it all back to original. This one here, he's going to keep it as spares. I've got to find him some. He's going to find a little interface board. I'll repin this with the original pins. Okay, and he's got a spare loom. This is out of a Daytona, you know. And then they're wondering why they're having issues freezing, carrying on like pork chops, you know. But yep, that's unbelievable, mate. You know. So yeah, there it is on the last thing, mate. Don't do topping jobs like this, man. You know what I mean? And you go, yeah, man, well, don't you do this to get yourself out of the shit? No, man. I wait for the parts. I carry a lot of parts. I order a lot of parts. You know? Today I'm doing a love job for my neighbour. Okay? I'm doing a love job. His bloody, his door opener is not working. So I'm working on his door opener, you know what I mean? So I told you, yeah, he's realised I've got to change I've got to get 2 new relays in there. You know, well, yeah, man, you just got to open it up and just put the file in and clean it all up and just put it back together. Nah, man. Can't find the relays, put it in, and then get it over and done with. So yeah, I'm doing a roller door now, you know, for my neighbour, you know what I mean? So again, you know, I don't do half even jobs, you know, basically, you know. So yeah, basically, as I said, put a bit of love into everything you bloody do, mate, out there, you know. No one gives a shit. So on that note, all right, the old saying is, pinball machine and video games are passion. Keep the love, guys, going. And thanks for watching this mashup video.